Hello. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. We are indeed hollow, and also a knight. The game was just recently updated to support more screens, more screen sizes, so that's interesting. And also, whenever you go into this menu, it pauses the game so you don't get killed. It only took them 9 years to implement that. 9 years of this game being out, because it came out in 2017, and right now currently it's 2026. So that's a bit of time for an update. That's a while. But we have some entries here that I'd like to read. So let's read those entries before we get along with the game. We have Crawlid, or is it Crawlid? Timid scavenger that crawls through the caverns looking for food. Dull and pathetic, hardly worth killing. So the text under the 6 eyes is meant to be that one hunter creature that we saw earlier. That's his thoughts on the matter. And in order to get those, you need to kill a certain amount of them. And some of these enemies only appear in very particular spots. But back. I think I'll only read the ones that actually have his comments on them. Ignore that, I'll read all of them. Vengefly, flying predator that pursues its prey relentlessly. Gruzer, or is it Gruzzer? Simple-minded creature that haphazardly, that's such a weird word because it's a P and an H next to each other, but it isn't an F sound. Or what if it is haphazardly? Haphazardly, or is it haphazardly? Buzzes around, bumping into things. Gru's mother. There's 2 more of them, apparently. Mature Gruzer, or Gruzzer. Mature Gruzer that carries its young in its belly, attacks by hurling its huge body around, as I saw. Tick-tick instead of tick-tock, like the Lady Gaga song, and not the website or app. Uses its small sharp claws to climb along roofs and to climb along walls and roofs. I read the second word too early. But not roofs as in... Well, is it roofs as in the thing on top of a house, or is it roofs as in some other thing? I'm not in my right mind, I don't think. I've had too many sweets today. Aspid hunter. Bests... That's another weird word, putting an ST and an S after the ST. STS. Bests its prey by spitting corrosive liquid, often hunts in packs. Aspid mother. Carries the eggs of its young inside its belly, can hatch and birth its young as needed to deal with intruders. Aspid hatchling, recently birthed, these young aspid instinctively swarm around intruders. Baby killing. Wandering husk, the remains of a bug, animated by a strange force, wanders the roads where it once lived. So it's the zombies, pretty much. Husk hornhead, same first sentence, uses its horn to attack any uninfected creature it finds. Uninfected, so you can confirm that it's an infection and not just a strange force. And then it will leaping husk. You have wandering husk, husk hornhead, and leaping husk. It will instinctively leap at uninfected creatures to attack them. Husk bully How mean. It aggressively attacks any uninfected creature it finds. 2 of these are for it finds, and this one is for to attack them. I feel like these 3 could be worded a little more similarly. But anyway, Husk Guard. The remains of a great Hallownest crossguard, animated by strange force, like all the other ones. And it's an infection, not an animation. Or, well, it is an animation, but it's not strange force, it's infection. Instinct still drives it to guard its post against intruders. False Knight, a maggot driven mad by a strange force, or infection, you could say infection too, inhabits a stolen armored shell. Weak creatures love to steal the strength of others. Their lives are brief and fearful, and they yearn to have the power to dominate those who have dominated them. Baldur, like in Dark Souls, rolls into a ball and propels itself at intruders who wander into its territory, aggressive even when newly born. Eldor Baldur, bulky and covered in thick plating, retracts into itself when attacked. As they age, these creatures become too heavy and lumpy to roll around freely. Instead, they curl up and hide from the world. What do they think of in there, wrapped up inside of themselves? More carefree times, perhaps. Moss Creep, weakling that covers it. Weakling. So this is the regular description, not the beastly description. Weakling. I feel like that's a beastly type thing, to call it a weakling. But anyway, weakling that covers itself in leaves to appear larger, hides amongst the undergrowth. Mosskin, the kin of the moss, plant-like bug that charges it at foes when close. These 2 are similar, kinda. Volatile mosskin, a plant-like bug swollen with infection, releases deadly gas when threatened. It toots at you. Oh no! The foul smell will repel everyone. Fool Eater, carnivorous plant that snaps at any creature that comes close. Squit. That's funny. Squit. Charges at prey with its needle like proboscis. Proboscis. Or is it proboscis or proboscis? Obble, fat, slow, flying bug, frequently discharges the acidic liquid stored in its round body. Brooding Mowlek, or is it maw, like the maw that it has on its top? Just don't look at the bottom. It's weird. It's full of infection, it seems. Ferocious but extremely social creature. It's on social media. Oh no. Get it away from the Facebook. Becomes aggressive if not able to mingle with its own kind. And as we saw, it was like alone. All the other kind around it were dead already. Tons of skeletons and the corpses and whatever. I hear this beast crying out sometimes as I prowl the caverns, although I've never actually laid eyes on it. Who or what is it calling for? As far as I can tell, its voice is never answered. Shade. This appears whenever you die. And of course, I have not made the shade appear because I am a pro gamer. Echo of a previous life. Defeat it to retake its power and become whole. We must become whole, Isaac. If you understand that reference. Each of us leaves an imprint of something when we die. A stain on the world. I don't know how much longer this kingdom can bear the weight of so many past lives. Very interesting. But, about some more things about this game that I found interesting. I think it's really neat how they set up this world to be like, here's this big thing that everyone goes down into, and we don't know what's down there, but everyone's drawn there for some different reason. And it's kind of like you already have a reason to go down here, being your curiosity. You know, because it's like, what's down there? Or maybe you heard of the challenge of this game and maybe you want some tough fights, so you're here for a challenge. But whatever you do, you're here for some reason, so even you are drawn to the pit, like naturally, by the game just existing. And I thought that was just a very neat thing that they set up. If they set that up. I couldn't just be talking out my wherever I'm talking. Now we have these enemies. Ow. Let me attack you and not get attacked back. I now have a new... Where is it? Where'd it go? Gulka. Or is it Golka? Aggressive plant life that retracts protectively when danger is near. Spits hard spiky balls at foes spits. Hold on, my brain did a Stack Overflow error. Spits hard spiky balls when foes are at a distance. So get near it and it like shies away from you. That feels like a wall that'll collapse if I go on the other side of it. Ow. Ow. Timing. Have to time myself better. Maybe use a metronome next time. Okay. Clearly, my assumptions of being a pro gamer were highly exaggerated. Okay, I cannot go this way because I am too weak. Much too weak. And I do not want to take an acid bath today. I feel like that would be not good for my health. These guys I believe you can kill somehow. But I cannot do it now, of course. As you can see. I think this is a whole different zone. Not sure if we're supposed to go down here, but why not? Let's explore. And eventually die. Fog Canyon. May I... Oh! Map man. Oh, okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Thanks for that. Well, at least I have more map now. A little more map. I finally died for the first time. And trust me, there will be many, many more times. And I will never acknowledge it. Unless if I acknowledge it, of course. Now that I've died, you can see that your magic is kind of reduced by a third of the magic meter. I thought that I put on... Not there. I thought that I put on a charm that gathered those. Soul Catcher. I guess I didn't get that charm yet. But I will. Give me all your money. I've got to go back and get the money that I've lost on. Oh-ho! Entry Uoma, if that's how you pronounce that. Smallest jelly form. Passive and unaware, but pulsing with a dangerous electric charge. Now those ones are the ones you want to avoid. Where can I... Uoma. You have Uoma and you have Uoma. Passive outer being, protecting an aggressive, explosive core. As you can see. Oh. That's clearly not how you do that. Look at me, I got all my money. Oh! Yeah, it's very easy to die to those guys, which is why you should heal, unlike what I did. I did not heal, and that's how I died. That's the story I'm telling, that's the web I'm weaving. Like a spider. I will not pass up opportunities to re-kill enemies, because I want those entries. And the money that they give me. I'm in the money. This game has such nice atmosphere and music. I'm kind of tempted to just leave the music on for a bit. While I say nothing. I'm sure some people would prefer that. Okay. Okay. Now you're hitting me. Oh! I think it gets stronger as you get stronger. Maybe. It would make sense. Ow! We cannot get through here, as you can see. No map. That's like an end game level power-up that you have to get through there with. And no, not Avengers Endgame. Oh no. Psst. I do not wish to anger the jelly. Okay. Uh-huh. I can make it, probably. Okay, I can't make it. I'm not sure if I can even jump off of that. I think that my blade was hitting the wall. But now I gotta get back there and get my money. Thank you. And by that I mean the opposite. Where's that last little bit of money? I know that I should have gotten 14 out of that. But now I'm at 13. There it is. I was very tempted to open this, I guess, Let's Play on the first part on just silence. And just listening to the music for a bit. But of course I decided against it. Sometimes it's better to just do things instead of not doing the things. Because that's what you came here for, right? You didn't come here for the music, even though it's great. You came here for some gameplay, assumedly. Okay. Obviously not great gameplay, but it's gameplay. I believe I'm not supposed to be in this area yet. At least as far as the developers might have intended. But I'm here anyway. Can't stop me from being here. The game is already released. I mean, they could update it so that there is no freedom in the gameplay. They could always do that. There it is. So, the spirit of a dead ancestor, the brain of a larger creature, allowed to drift free. An egg searching for a safe place to spawn. I have no idea what this is. Just guessing. That's a good one. We should keep that one. Stag Station. Queen Station. Isn't this something I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent? The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Sometimes people word things oddly, I feel like. There is a mask piece, but how do get mask piece? Perhaps up these spiky walls, but not now. Cannot do now. And yeah, I can't bounce off the red things. Red spikes. So that stinks. Come here, you stag man. It's like Batman, but stag man. I'm gonna go buy things in the mouth of dirt. I think there are more graphics options too in the new update. So you can have even more graphics.
Papanada.
Papanada. Well, the thing I thought that would be here at this point in the game clearly is not here, but I'll take what's here. These will add more things to the map just automatically. You can see where all sorts of things are. Oh, sorry lady, I didn't mean to discharge right in front of you. But, now you can see all sorts of goodies all over the place. There's Creepy Eye Man over there. How do I... Hold on, how do I zoom in? What's the zoom button? I know the zoom out button, but what's the zoom in button? Clearly there isn't one. Stinking thing. Let me zoom in. I remember having a fight with what's her name in the green path area. Hornet, that's her name. Bug dead here. Oh? Oh! Willow. Oh, come in search of treats. Oh, I pressed something. This place must once have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands, that misty drop to one side, and those bulbous growths to the other. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. I don't think she has any side quests. I think she's just a random bug person. Where'd that other guy go? That British fellow who spoke oddly. I'm going back up here. Unless there's something over here. Who knows? Ah, yes. I will need to give this lady all of my money later. For reasons. Ow. Stop hurting me. You soliloquy. You soliloquy creature. Creature. With an R, not a Q. Or rather, a U. Creature. That's the British spelling, creature. Ow. Would you stop hurting me already? I know you want me to feel pain and sorrow. There's a boss room where you have to fight a bunch of those big jellyfish that explode at you. So I know a bit about how to dodge them. Just a bit though. There you are, exit. We're back in Greenpeace. Or rather, Green Path. The path of green. I am a path, and my name is Green. Imagine once you say your name to people, you can expel a color into their mind to help them remember what your name looks like. My name is Green. That's how that works. In my odd brain. Head is what people often call brain. Like what's going on in your head instead of what's going on in your brain. But I think that brain is a more fun word. And yes, I know that it's more fun and not funner. What a shock. What a horrific discovery. Now that I have the hunter's journals, I must kill everything. All the time. Come at me. Get down here, you coward. What is it? Do you not want to die? To me? Pathetic. Get him, get him! Die, kill! Stinking moss charger. That should be what a phone charger should be called. A moss charger. Not that one, that one. Moss charger. Timid creature that frightens away intruders by covering itself in huge clumps of moss. I found it quite the deal that they put out Silksong, aka the sequel to this, at just $20. And then they went ahead and put it on sale for $16. Then I was just like, man. I just could not get it after that. It was in my gamer bones and instincts, and yet I still plan to get it physically. Silksong, that is. On a console, and I'll beat it that way. But I might beat it on here first. Come back here, let me kill you. I want to be your friendly killer. Can't get over there. There are markers you can buy and place on the map. So that's what's up there, but what's anything over here? I suppose power. That's probably a death pit I cannot escape from. At this point, at least. Inspection. From moss and leaf, our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. Alright. Nice poetry, dude. Seems to be a challenge room. But can I challenge the room, or will the room challenge me? I cannot get across here. Thank you, room. The challenge was impossible. Can't get up there. But hey, I see you down there. Trying to trick me. I did see the shinies first, but then my eyes did not fail me. They caught on to the tricky trap beneath my feet. What is down there? Apparently I just can't reach those spikes. So they were only a danger in my thoughts, in my brain thoughts. In my head thoughts, you could say. But no, my brain thoughts. Give me that now. Gotta pay the troll toll to get at that save station. Now we have some map. Ta-da! And we also have a lot of map that we don't have. I guess you could say we don't have that map. Give me that money. Oh, a breakthrough wall that I can actually break through at this current point. Much more satisfying than getting a breakthrough wall that I cannot break through. Ow. Don't hurt me. Don't hit me. Where'd that hornet go? That lady? That woman? The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. So that seems to be their worship figure, Un. But who is Un? I know that in Japanese, Un is one way to say yes. It's like a very informal way to say it. Hello there. I know that this guy is not a boss because he did not appear in the Pantheon. And I fought that Pantheon many a time. So just a little mini-boss to get your blood flowing. Get your bludgeoning instincts rolling around. Really? That's not a wall I can break through, really? It seems so obvious that it would be one. Every wall that I can hit strongly seems like a wall I can break through. Am I back in the Forgotten Crossroads? Because the style of the area just changed so dramatically, so suddenly. It was like the transition into Blighttown. Oh, Zote. What you doing, Zote? I think that this is a boss. In the Pantheon. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill! I kill, I'm the one who kills. Like Walter White, I am the one who kills. That's what he was saying in that one scene. Because the one who knocks at the door is the one who kills at the door. But anyway, we have a new entry. Vengefly King. Kill one more. Patriarch of a Vengefly colony swoops at intruders and cries out for reinforcements if threatened. Hey Zote. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about? Okay. If you push the back buttons, apparently it advances. Know this, cur. I am Zote, the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my wrist. Begone, lest I draw my nail. Fine then. Be that way. I saved your life. No, you ruined my death. Get over here. Get over here. Charge at me. Charge me the fee. Charge at me. Ta-da. Now, what's up here? Oh! Secret inspection thingy. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient, for the call to return. So they walked from dreams into these lands. That's the mythos. Now where's that Grubulent? There's my Grubulent. Give me my grubber. My scrubber brush. My grub brush. Ta-da! You're dead! You are kill. You are become kill. And I am become great knight of great renown. Don't want to deal with two of you guys at once. Okay. Maybe I don't want to deal with one of you at once. At least me dying, or rather getting close to death, greatens my attack power. 3 big money things. Okay, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do the throw thing, or are you gonna do the sword swing? Make up your mind. I guess he made up his mind then. Ta-da! I thought I was gonna die there. If I must be honest as Abraham, not the Bible guy, but Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, the guy who freed all the slaves across the entirety of America. Oh, come on, there's nothing there. It's a little shady thing. I've not gone to the bottom of this room, or to the weird stones. But, oh yeah, I've been here. Such a maze. That loops all around. There's that place I've been to. I remember that. You are my prey. Stag station. Good, very good. And we know that it'll have a bench to sit at. Because they almost always do. Ta-da! We are safe, and we have saved. And now, we have all that map for us, and our eye, and maybe even our other one. Now we can call that guy over here. But I want to go and get things. What are you? Wait a minute. This seems like a big thing that was like cracked open. This door does. So that's interesting. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. Well, it was the one way to go. This old kingdom. Oh, she's already killed someone like us. You can see it right there. Either that or someone else did. If we all have nails, and there's a nail sticking out of him, then perhaps he killed himself. Anyway, this old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you'd try to do. I can't allow it. Grandma! Shaw! Ah! Oh! Shaw! Ah! Adino! Oh! Adino! I fought her a good amount. She's a good fight. Imagine having her moveset in a video game. That would never happen. Oh. I actually have no idea how much of her moveset here translates to Silk Song, because I haven't touched it yet. Ha! Ha! Yes! Test of Resolve. So Hornet, skilled protector of Hallowness ruins, wields a needle and thread. Interesting. I don't want to kill you, but come back here. Tell me who I am. What do you have? Mothwing Cloak. Press RT, or whatever button is linked to that, to dash forwards. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. Ta-da! I have my dash! Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep. Little shadow, return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. I believe these are the Dream Masters of, like, the Dream DLC. So they're just here to be like, you can now do Dream stuff in the Dream DLC, I suppose. Dash. Yay! How dashing. Now I'm a dashing knight. It feels so much better to have my dash. However, it is not fully upgraded, and I would like it to be. Open your shortcuts. Don't you move on yet. This dash has no invincibility frames, so whenever you dash, you will dash into things. So don't go dashing into things. Lake of Oon. Can't get across. Oh! That's not an NPC. Thank you for almost killing me. Not NPC man. What are you? Who are you? Map update. Ta-da. Looks like at the end of the road. At least for this area. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. Queril. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I have a terrible British accent. Look at its weird helmet. How about that? But anyway, I suppose I'll go back to that other station I found. And I can warp there. I have the power of warping on my side. Thank goodness. Is there a shortcut here that I can open? I don't think so. However, I am also not sure. Let's get to shopping, boys. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Or you could say subways of your mind, like that one song. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude. Dirty Mouth is where we go. Looks like we have almost half the stations. And how many of them are PlayStations? Oh! Zote, there you are. You there. Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your sight does not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy, or rather dingy, little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. So he's a bit of a he thinks of himself too greatly. That's what he is. He's a himself great thinker. But too much so. And now we have all sorts of markers that we can put all over the place.
Buffanada.
Buffanada. Buffanada.
Buffanada.
So I suppose we can come back there to get more things at some point. Or perhaps here. You have things for me? Sly. Hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I've several items that may improve your chance of survival. Now this is where I should have been spending my money, because this is where you can get stuff. Lumafly lantern. I guess so you can see in the dark, yeah, probably. But gathering swarm, that's the thing that I really want, is to get my money for me. And then key to unlock stuff, and then these things can come later, probably. But right now I want to get stuff that can improve my traveling. And my collection skills of money. Because I want money, I want to get all the money on the planet Earth. Or whatever planet we're on. You would assume Earth because you are a human in a human body. But what if it's not Earth? What if it is in fact not Earth? That's as clever as I can be right now, I suppose. But now I have the dash. I can go anywhere. Within reason. Still can't get down there, however. Fungal wastes. I thought we were a lot lower than we are. Oh, 19 more to go. Fully grown fungal balloon spits built up internal gas at aggressors. It just spits farts at you. How appealing to the smell nose and the brain mind. Better follow those map papers. Get over here, you map man. Ah, my short friend. You've caught me at a perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange, thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caverns, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them outrun them were they to turn violent. AKA he's saying I'm too fat now. You don't have the geo. Poor man, man with no money, poor man. That's what he might as well have said. To my feelings. But look, I have money. I have more money. Ambloom, simple-minded crawling fungus. Its cap is covered in a layer of hardened spikes. I can see that with my eye. Big door cannot open. Big thing cannot jump over. Big fart cannot dodge. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to dodge. I think I'm too used to Celeste dodging, because that's on that. That's around that button, I think. Then again, it might be a completely different button. Thanks for your noxious fumes, sir. Your internal noxious fumes that fuel me with disgust for you and your kind of people. Now give me that map. Your map is mine. Fungal waste map updated. So it seems I go up and over there, and then around, and eventually hit a big crystal thing. Give me your souls. Give me your dark souls. Let me fill your dark souls with light. Ow. can't hit me from up here. You Dingleheimer. Ow. That thing is tough for how simplistic it is. Sporg detects nearby movement and fires out explosive spores that drive towards their target. So why is it called a sporg? I suppose because spores, but what's the G part? Okay, almost got there. Give me that. Hallow Nest Seal. I believe you can sell those for money or something like that. Official seal of the Kingdom of Hallownest, symbolizing the authority of the king and his knights. Relic from Hallownest's past. This item now holds little value, except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. So it might just be something that you can collect. Just a random collect thing. Also known as collectible. So we're there. Gotta go up. I get up. Nothing gets me down. So how do I get in there? Seems like I need some sort of wall jumping. Wall jumping? Not in my Metroid type game. Why would there ever be wall jumping in a Metroid type game? So not this way, but mushroom. Such an awkward creature. Shroomal Warrior. Fungal creature that attacks intruders to protect its young. Okay. This guy's on drugs. He's on shrooms. At least I get my health back from taking damage from him. Okay. His fart lasted longer than I thought it would. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. So I'm not a fool after all. At least in that instance. Hello, mushroom that'll try to kill me. And other mushroom that'll try to kill me. Okay, okay, okay. I get the massage that you're spinning at me. Shroomal Ogre, or rather Ogre. Huge fungal creature attacks by spitting corrosive venom and slamming its body into foes. Venom! When you get hit with the venom! Oh ho! I've been rewarded with what? Charm Notch. That's a good thing. A very good thing. It means I can hold one more charm. Or rather, it means I have more notches. Basically, a charm takes up a certain amount of notches. So now I can hold either bigger charms or more charms, depending on how many notches they have. Either way, it's a very good thing to have, a notch charm. City of people? Give me the city of people. Stinking weird mushrooms. Door that I cannot go in. Big, huge door. Oh, it killed itself. How kind to me. Can't be too mad, I killed it and me. At least to some degree. We remember the Elder. I suppose this is a dream place you can go to and enter a dream. Once I get the dream thingo, the thingle of Dreamle. I have to not die though. Oh? Moss Charger perhaps? No. What are you? Cloth. I think I remember how your story ends. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. A long-necked critter. Who could it be? Could it be that one that I found already? That was like in the roof, or another long-necked critter. Warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. That seems like a more appropriate voice. Always open your shortcuts. Even when you don't mean to. Man. I don't ever not get hit. I always get hit by something. Oh, there she goes. There's the lady. But what's this way? Who cares? It's the lady. We follow women around here. We follow plot important women. Here ends the pilgrim's way. Hallowness heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. I can't. So see ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Being dead and all. Now where's that next point of rest? Before I lay my eyes forever to sleep, the endless dream of the great beyond. Very satisfying gameplay. Aha! Create shortcut. Unless the shortcut was just already open. I guess that way was just already open. Or not. Now this door is open, but what was up here? What was up here? Show me your secrets. So many bounces all over the place. There's your secrets. I just about have enough for the... I think I have enough for the collection swarm. Actually. It's always good to have more, though. More than what you need. Apparently the middle bounce thing just wasn't working up there. I was like stepping on it instead of bouncing on it, if you rewind the footage. But that's not the way we want to go. Is it? I think we want to go to mapped out areas currently. Because they're like highlighted to be important. And then later we can go to unmapped areas that are less important. Oh. Stinking mantis creature. Mantis warrior, member of a proud tribe, fiercely protective of its territory, launches savage attacks with bladed 4 limbs. But why not 5 limbs? Why stop at 4? Mantis Yoth, member of a proud tribe, fiercely protective of its territory, launches stinging attacks with its needle-sharp abdomen. An abdomen that is sharp as a needle is what it was saying. And what I was saying is that I was dying. Always dying to something. Oh, surprise! What a nasty surprise for you that I have. Wanderers seek death. Welcome! May you find swift end upon our claws. There isn't an A in that sentence. It messed me up. I'm used to A's being in sentences. And not the Canadian A either. The regular A of regular people. That spell is powerful. Their head is a good weak point that I may utilize. Your magic meter is kind of like a good style meter. Tells you how well you're doing. In a very subtle way. Like if you're running around with a full magic meter all the time, then guess what? You're doing pretty well. But if it's empty, then maybe you're not doing so goodly. Oh. He's not having a headache anymore. I was gonna say that he was having a headache, but not anymore. He's dead now. It's a deadache. I forgot that the Mantis Warriors were on this side of the map. I thought for some reason they were on a completely different side of the map. But anyway, I think that's a good amount of progress for one day. How do I get out of the game? There it goes. See you in the next one.